Mark, Victoria, we're told it was a scary moment for the homeowner. According to Mount Vernon police, the driver of a 2005 Ford Mustang lost control of his vehicle while drag racing. Now, police say Elijah Edwards first hit a utility pole, several garbage cans, and street signs before crashing through a fence and the wall of the house. Police say Edwards was taken to Good Samaritan Hospital, but his condition is unknown. Police gave Edwards 2 citations for the reckless driving and another for driving without insurance. Live in the studio, Denise Turner.
Thank you, Denise. We want to welcome you to the News 3 team.
Well, that's right. Denise will be joining us on our evening crew. And Denise, you're new to this area, but no stranger to Illinois.
That's right, Victoria. I'm from the Chicagoland area. I graduated from Columbia College in Chicago, and I worked in Greenville, Mississippi for a while before coming to WSIL.
Well, welcome.
Welcome to the team. The Illinois Department of Public Health confirms 1,612 new coronavirus cases today and 8 additional deaths. That brings the state's total to more than 221,000 cases and 7,888 deaths. As of last night, more than 1,500 people were hospitalized, 334 of those in ICUs, with 141 on ventilators.
Jefferson County reports another 3 deaths today with COVID-19 and an additional 8 cases. Union County saw 16 new cases, followed by Johnson with 12, Jackson with 10, and Williamson and Massac with 8 each. Perry, Alexander, Pulaski, Saline, White, and Franklin each reported 5 or fewer cases.
McCracken County Sheriff's deputies arrested a Paducah man for firing shots at 5 other people. It happened around 10:30 this morning in the 2300 block of Hovenkamp Road in the Farley area. Deputies say 51-year-old Jackie Edmonds smoked synthetic marijuana, had an adverse reaction, and began shooting at other people in the home. No one was injured. A brief standoff followed before Edmonds surrendered to police. During the investigation, deputies also arrested Nancy Harper and Bobby Woodall on outstanding warrants.
A local death investigation after 2 men were found dead in a Walmart parking lot. Just before 1:30 Sunday morning, officers with the DuQuoin Police Department were called to the Walmart for a report of 2 unresponsive people. When officers arrived, they discovered 2 men dead inside a vehicle. Police identified the men as 41-year-old Jeremy Sizemore and 41-year-old Jared Sizemore. The cause of death has not yet been determined.
A Jackson County man has been sentenced to 4 years in prison after pleading guilty but mentally ill. Russell Condor of Murfreesboro received the sentence for aggravated domestic battery relating to an incident last October. According to the state's attorney, Condor was involved in a physical altercation with his girlfriend, which ended with him stabbing his girlfriend's teenage son, who tried to intervene.
Congressman John Shimkus is accepting Military Service Academy nominations one last time before his term ends. Applicants must be American citizens, at least 17 years old, unmarried, and a legal resident of Illinois' 15th Congressional District. Shimkus says students with a desire to serve their country should consider applying.
So if you were middle class, lower middle class, but you had good grades and a good leader and athletically fit, you could end up going to one of the most premier educational institutions in our country.
Shimkus reminds students that the Academy has the final decision on admission. Schools include the Air Force, Naval Academy, Marines, and the Citadel. The Republican National Convention is now officially underway, 1 week after the Democrats hosted their big event.
Earlier today in Charlotte, North Carolina, President Trump was officially nominated by the Republican Party for a 2nd term. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has the latest.
President Donald Trump formally renominated Monday to top the Republican ticket in 2020 on the first day of the Republican National Convention. The GOP opening their scaled-back convention with ramped-up attacks on Democrats. In a surprise speech to kick off the convention, Trump laying in on his opponents.
They are trying to steal the election, just like they did it last time with spying, and we caught them, and that included President Obama, and that included, let's be nice, Biden.
Convention officials say the week will underscore optimism within the Republican Party with the theme honoring the great American story.
This is our story. We journey together.
Other speakers for opening night include party staples like Senator Tim Scott and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley.
This president has a record of strength and success. The former vice president has a record of weakness and failure.
There's also outspoken conservative Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz, the president's son Donald Trump Jr., and even Mark and Patricia McCloskey, the St. Louis couple who pointed guns at Black Lives Matter protesters near their home. The Republicans' big week follows the Democratic convention last week. The RNC different in not just party, but presentation. The GOP hosting a mix of in-person and digital events across North Carolina and Washington, D.C., with some 300 delegates gathering in Charlotte. As the coronavirus reshapes the 2020 election, President Trump taking the party's primetime programming to separate himself from Joe Biden, who has rarely left his home state of Delaware since the pandemic hit.
This base doesn't like Joe Biden. They don't like Joe Biden. I think we're going to get a lot of votes.
But in an exclusive